I said, you got a lot to get together for Texas. We got 0-1. Bob needs to finish his car. You've got this. What else are you guys taking? Do you want to talk about your little project over here at all?
I think we can. I was saying to go out to, we're gonna wait until Texas. Like, I haven't told anybody. Like, when I would ask questions, I asked a question on Facebook the other day, and it's like a picture of like
asking for a friend
right here. Like, you can't really see anything. Don't have any idea what it is. It's kind of ugly right now. Redoing some stuff. This car was raced back in 2019. That's the last time it was raced, at least. The guy I bought it from is a good friend of ours, and he's had it since like high school. And it's been through all the different stages, but then they went turbo LS and got pretty aggressive with it back in 2019. I think it went like easily 470s.
Turbocharged entries in, supercharged entries in. 473 and 155, no help for the blower car. Foster goes 485.
With like a rod piston or a forged 5.3 essentially.
Yep.
243 heads done by Frankenstein, I believe it was, and a GT 5598 on it. So it was like kind of a bullshit setup, but kind of badass at the same time, like nothing over the top, and it ran good. So it's been sitting since then, I guess from the time of this video. I'm trying to have it done in 3 weeks.
Texas time.
So yeah, I guess whenever anybody sees this, if it was done, that's wild, because right now it's not even close. Just have a mock-up engine in it and an empty case transmission to hold it there. Hopefully get to turbo kit going this week. Just made the mount for it last night. So it's gonna sit up in the grill, front and center. I'm sure there's some stuff I'll go back over, but I'm trying to do things as right as possible the first time, because like we tell everybody, there's nothing worse than paying for it twice. It already had like an 850 cage in it. It was set up for LS and Power Glide. I ended up buying the transmission from him as well. It's just easier. I had a nice 400 done for my truck. I think we're gonna try to do like no prep style racing with this. It was already set up for the Glide, already had the mount, the drive shaft and whatnot, and especially in this time crunch, it was easier. The other thing was my 400 had a stock gear set, so we would have been leaving in second gear. Something a lot of people don't quite understand with the 400s are you're not supposed to pedal them when you're in second gear. There's what's called a sprag, which is kind of like a one-way bearing. And when it's under load, it's locked up in second gear. But if you let off, it unlocks basically and kind of freewheels. But like even with the upgraded one, if you're in it and you're making 1,000 horsepower and you let off and you whack it again and you whack this little thing that big with 1,000 horsepower, that's how you break them. So, and when you break it, it loses second gear, and hopefully that's it. It explodes, and it's like a real explosion. It's dangerous. That's why you're supposed to have scatter shields over it. Something I wanted to avoid, just knowing we're doing like no prep stuff. Ideally, you don't have to pedal it, but if you do, you want to be able to real quick. So anyways, we went with that. It was already set up for it. The shifter's in there, the ice box in the back seat. And that's it. I mean, there's not much to it. They got a nice big wing on here. I think it looks pretty badass.
Yeah. I feel like it needs to be black though.
Yeah. Fuzz wants me to make it, polish it, match the wheels. That's what he wants.
All right.
Polish the intake.
That would be pretty cool.
I'll let him do that.
Yeah, seriously.
If you want to polish, you can do it. That's a long journey to do that.
Let's check in here with Cody. Cody, what do you got going on here with this V2?
So this is a good friend of Alex. It's got a brand new motor in it, Frankenstein F-Series heads. It came in just for us to button up a bunch of things on it. Redid an intercooler pipe, blow-off valve, scavenge pump setup for it. It's got twin 6870s on it. Besides that, we're just buttoning up everything and cleaning up a lot of stuff. Coolant lines, all the wastegate lines, oil feed, oil return lines, stuff like that.
Okay.
The only reason we're redoing everything is because he recently just put a K member in it too when he replaced the engine. So all the pipes underneath are all were all jacked up and stuff. So just fixing a couple things.
Do you know what this thing made?
I think it made close to 1800, or if not 1800 before.
Sick.
It's
Stick car too.
Yeah, stick car.
Damn, that's badass. This thing's sick.
You throw it up in the air, you can see that.
Yeah. It's funny as everybody thinks you need huge turbos to make big power, but
Yeah, Alex went ahead. I don't remember where the scavenge pump was mounted before, but Alex made this nice bracket off the new K member for it, and then redid the return lines to the turbos, or return lines from the turbos that go back to the old pump. I think this pipe we still got clearance is one of the other things. You see how it's hitting on the K member still. Yep. What else did he do? New feed lines for the turbos. Basically just buttoning up everything, and that's about it though.
cool. What does he do with this? Is he just, I mean, I'm assuming he doesn't grudge race it because it's stick car.
I have no idea. I mean, I know he drives on the street.
Yeah.
Probably gonna do some like half-mile stuff if I had to guess, because
Yeah.
definitely would shred a half-mile, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Thing's pretty sick though.
Yeah. If I look at the block, I'm pretty sure it's an LSX. I think it's a 434, Alex was saying. I think that's really about it that we did.
Makes sense.
Pretty badass. Taking off those cast aluminum valve covers, putting on these billet ones.
Those are nice.
Yeah, they're really nice.
By Frank's.
Yeah. When you buy F-Series heads, you can only use their valve covers, which so you either get the cast aluminum ones or you get billet.
Assuming it has some sort of coil relocation or something on this?
Yeah, not yet. So it had the cool packs on top of the valve covers on the other ones, so
Yep.
we're gonna have to do something with that. We're gonna put some dash 10 or dash 12 bungs in here for the catch can too.
I think Alec has a video. We'll throw it in right now. Got forward lines too. Hell yeah. Fuzz.
How we doing, baby?
What's up?
It's actually the first ZL1 that we ever worked on at LMP. It was before all of us. Alec was here. Pretty sure.
Shit.
I think Don did it. The first time it came in, they got the meth kit. It's like 3 years old. The catch can and a low side fuel system, I'm pretty sure. And then this time around, it got the Whipple, balancer, and a 917 lower. We had to put a starter in it, new plugs, and that's about it. It's got the little gulp. You got the big gulp on it. It's got the fuzz gulp on it.
Man, first ZL1 LMP ever did.
Yep. Dude, every time I look at it, like when I walk out of the shop, I think it's fucking Dell's car.
Yeah, right?
There ain't a lot of white ones around, it seems like. It's clean as a motherfucker, though.
Yeah.
And the meth, actually, after all the 3 years, the meth eventually started leaking. It was just the level sensor was leaking, and the wires were a little tight on it, and it was pulling it out. When you put the tank up where it needed to be, the wires were pulling on it. It was leaking down.
So you just fix that?
Get that. That is ready.
Sweet. So I hear this is the first CL1 you guys worked on.
Ever.
Damn it, Fuzz. We got a whole lot of bleeps.
Yeah.
What did you guys do to this in like...
When I first started, going on 5 years now, this was the first, I mean, in 2017, so this is a 17, and he came by and we did headers on it. He comes back like once a year to add something. He bought this Whipple like forever ago, and this is before like stock blower stuff was like doing well, you know, before the porting technology and everything else came a long way. He bought a Whipple and it's just been sitting aside for a long time now. So anyways, we just installed that. We did a cam in it once upon a time. We just did 30 over injectors. It has meth and it's on E50. And it's got a 917 3.5 upper right now. Before it just had a cam non-ported blower. And here we are, and stock head still. But this was like a early version of the 2017 cars. We upgraded the oil pump when we did the cam because they have a problem. Really cool dude though, laid back, and he's really loyal. He doesn't race it or anything. He just, you know, takes his son out in it or whatever.
Nice. Just enjoys it.
Yeah.
Everybody's got different uses.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's just a really mild build. It's nothing, you know, try to beat records with or anything like that. You know. If I had to guess, we're probably going to be around 800, 850, somewhere in there. Stock head still.
Pretty impressive too, because it doesn't have a big gulp. Like Fuzz said, it doesn't have a big gulp. Still stock clutch, I believe, too.
It is, and it kind of feels soft. That's why I just had him look up if we ever did a clutch, and I can't remember anything anymore. But and there's still stock clutch in it, so he'll be doing that eventually.
I know you guys have done 850 plus 900 on stock blowers, but like you just said, he had the Whipple, he wanted to do it.
Yeah, I mean, he probably bought the Whipple 2.5 years ago. I mean, it's been sitting for a long time. You know, 2.5 years ago, 750 to 800 on a stock blower was getting it done.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, these blowers will make 900. You know, a little over even really. But when you start spinning them really hard, they don't hold up. So that's, you know, the main reason why we don't put them in.
It was on camera, yo. It's just me and you conversating. That's some bullshit.
I don't remember what you said.
Hey, just leave it at that, all right?
Apparently Fuzz said 826, I don't remember.
No, I said 25.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's not done yet.
Actually, I think I...
Oh, shit. She ain't wicked up yet.
I mean, it's not like non-wicked up, but it's not wicked up. Now it's E50.
I mean, we're not really trying to make a number, though.
No.
It's kind of just...
Fuzz just wants to be right. So disregard that torque spike in the beginning. Obviously, it did not make 1,120 foot-pounds of torque. But 828.
Yeah, that's about it. Like I said, 8 to 850. I mean, I'm right in the middle.
Yep.
So.
It's good power, man. Should be a fun car.
Oh yeah. I'll need a clutch soon.
Yeah. You gonna do a little update on this thing?
Not much to tell you. I mean, it's pretty dusty. But I called Circle D not long ago to get a converter. They are the shit because I told them I want the best of the best. He's sending me one to try out for free, which I've never gotten anything free in my life. So we're gonna do a converter in it and cam change and all that good jazz. But we're just waiting on stuff right now. Obviously, it's hard to get anything, but we took the AC off and that was 30 pounds.
There you go.
So we weighed that. Took the compressor and lines off, that was 30 pounds. It's gonna go to Texas. Put the exhaust back on, get it together the night before probably.
I say you got a lot to get together for Texas. We got 01, Bob needs to finish his car. You've got this. What else are you guys taking?
Ranger?
Yeah.
All right.
Apparently Fuzz is taking a Ranger.
Yeah. We have friends that are going, but I think that's the only stuff that we got to get together to go. Oh, Dell's going.
Okay.
That's another. Dude, this is gonna be a crap show.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy. That orange ZL1 that we just did, that he posted pics of the other day, he's going.
Nice.
Test fitted this car and his car in my enclosed the other day to make sure they fit, and we can get 2 in there. If he doesn't make it, I don't know if I'll go, because I don't know, just I kind of want us all to go, you know. But we'll still go down no matter what. This thing doesn't really need anything besides new front bumper, and we'll probably put the converter in it before then. I'm not gonna change the cam.
You putting a different intake on it for the streets?
Yeah, I'm gonna put the rotor pad back on it.
Yeah, makes sense.
I don't know, man. Bob's got a lot of work cut out
Dude,
for him.
I know.
A lot.
It's like, yeah, I got this and this. This is a mock-up. I'm like, dude, you know you got like 3 weeks.
I mean, he likes working like that, so I don't know. Meet some out-of-town people and just have fun. Tom's car's gonna be fast. I hope we find some ZR1 action down there. Hopefully it doesn't do like 80 mile an hour rolling burnouts. So
It will on those tires.
yeah, that's our little vacation for the shop. But I'm hoping to go fast in this thing again. I got to get it back to the track. I wanted to get it back before we went to Texas, but we just don't have time. Time and money is all this stuff takes, and I got to run the business first. So, not to mention that's getting built. So I got 2 projects going on right now. I remember before I was supposed to, you know, be a lot further along with that, and then this distracted me. This is just a little side project, you know, like we do last minute on everything. So that has been being built for 2 years. I really want to get that together this year. I need to get it painted and start assembling it, really, and wire it.